here we go.
Got it? Okay, we're recording.
We are live. Thank you guys all so much for jumping on. We just wanted to go over a few things. Welcome to the call. First of all, my name is Jennifer and Heather is my success partner, and we are gonna cover a few topics for what you can expect in this call. In the bottom, you can see a live chat where if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and put it in the comment box and we'll get to it. And we'll also have like 10 minutes at the end. If you guys have any questions, we can go over that. So we're gonna cover what is a Beachbody coach, what is required to become one, how do you get paid, and how do you build a team. And then we're also going to cover a few hesitations because a lot of people, including myself and Heather and probably some of you who are on the call, had hesitations about starting your own business, and especially about like, do I have to be a salesperson? Do I have to have a large network? Or what if I'm not at my goal body weight? And the big one, what's a pyramid scheme? So we're going to hit that too. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Go to the next one. All right, so this is part of our team. I am Jennifer on Team Make Your Move. Heather's team is Team Rise Above, and we usually do a lot of combined stuff just because we're still starting the business and building momentum, and we like to use each other and all of the support of our teams to really get more momentum. So we started in August of 2015, and we actually started working together. It's weird that we started the business at the same time, but we didn't actually start working together until February. And, we haven't stopped working since then. So, hold on, let me mute you, Gloria. I don't know what. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. You can do it. Okay, so we have over 600 coaches in the organization. I got it. In our network. So there's experienced coaches in this business for 4 years that are definitely earning 6 figures. Our team's motto is teamwork makes the dream work, because obviously you're building a team, a solid team, and you need that team to work with you, and you need to help your team to be successful. So teamwork makes the dream work, right? And then I just wanted to put our mission statement on here because it's really important that you have a vision of where you're going with your business. And our mission statement is, I'm muting everybody, sorry guys. Okay, our mission statement is, we are beautiful, driven women pursuing our highest potential, looking to inspire and motivate others through our own light and energy. We take ownership of our lives and do not allow other people's opinions, thoughts, or negativity determine our future. We are leaders, we're self-lovers, and are on a mission to be the best version of ourselves and help other people do the same thing. We will rise above our struggles and make our move to live the best life possible. You see what we did there? Our team names? You like that? So basically, we just want everybody on here to know that this isn't just a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put work into this business. You can't let other people's thoughts and negativity determine how your day is going to look, and you just keep going. We're going to get into more, but you have a whole team full of support. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background on my story. So before Beachbody, I had my daughter, Olivia, who's in the top second picture, and I just got really overweight. I didn't care. After having a baby, I just ate whatever. I was real lazy. We were behind on all of our bills. Like, I can't even tell you. We had the power shut off a few times, and I would have to beg my parents, or Pat would have to go to his granddad, and like, it was just a bad situation. Patrick had a son before he met me, so we really were dealing with 2 kids, working at a restaurant, and it was just not an ideal situation. I had unhealthy relationships with my husband because I didn't love myself enough to take care of myself, which made me not want to be romantic in the bedroom. It made me just want to curl up in a ball and like not talk, and it was just awful. Like, I felt like I lived in a I was a slave to my body for 2 years, and it got really bad. And when 2014 rolled around and I was getting married, I was like, I need to do something. Like, I can't live the rest of my life like this. And I got a burnt copy of Turbo Fire. I know that's awful, but again, we didn't have the money. So I can totally relate to a ton of people who say that they don't have the money for this. But to me, that is the reason that you need this job so much. Like, Beachbody is the answer to all of your problems. If you let this work for you, it will get you out of debt. It will fix your relationships. It will fix your confidence. You will be positive and happy and energetic. There are just so many things that Beachbody can do for your life if you let it. So I started working out. I lost a ton of weight before my wedding, and then I got pregnant again, and I got to do it all over. And that's when I started coaching. After my second daughter, I started thinking I was coaching. I was like posting about it and sharing your story. And the longer that you're in this business, you'll get more comfortable with doing it. But the best part is, like I said, you're never going to be alone. I'm going to be here, or Heather's going to be here, or Brenda, whoever your coach is that invited to this call, we're going to be here for you. So just fall in love with your workout program, fall in love with Shakeology, have actual real life results like mine. Like, you can clearly see I lost 45 pounds just working out for 30 minutes a day and drinking a shake in place of a meal, and starting to change my mindset and starting to believe in myself and believe that I could do this. And everything just starts falling into place if you don't give up. Because that is the number one thing. Most coaches fall off and they give up, and that's how you're not going to be successful. So that's a little bit about me. And now here's Heather to tell her just a little bit about yourself, and then she'll go into a little bit of information, and then we'll switch back.
All right. So I am Heather. I am about to be a new diamond coach. You'll see tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I am 31 years old, and I live in Bowen Island, British Columbia. I'm a California girl originally. Basically, before Beachbody, about a year ago, I was in a slump of depression. I had felt a loss of self. I was tired, and I generally didn't really like the person that I had become. I had just moved to a new place where I had limited job opportunities. Moving to an island, I mean, it's small. Like, it's not like a big, beautiful Hawaiian island. It's tiny. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was scared, and I was about to just jump into a situation where I was going to pick up some sort of anything crap job just to make ends meet, to make some money, to contribute to my husband. And my husband used to support us and was making pretty good money. And he, around that time, actually was no longer able to do what he was doing. And so our finances drastically changed from what they were. Don't get me wrong, we weren't like severely in the negative, but things had just really changed, and I knew I needed to step it up. We just bought a house. We had a lot of other finances that came up. And at the time, I was making zero income. I was uncomfortable in my own skin and so incredibly afraid of what other people thought of me. Like, it was in my own head about it. I just had lost a huge sense of who I was. And I mean, I have to say, like, I would be in crowds of people hanging out with friends, and I would just kind of play to the crowd. I would be what I thought people thought I should be. I was very insecure. I've always struggled with body conscious issues. Aside from my size, to be honest, it doesn't matter whether I'm big or small. It's something that I've always worked on. And I was just feeling such a loss of control in my life, and I just was spiraling, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I knew that working out was always something that helped me. And so I decided to buy this challenge pack from this girl that kept posting, and she looked so happy. And, it was kind of like watching this webinar. I was just like, oh my gosh, pumped up with her energy. And it started as weight loss, and then I started to see how this could be something. Like, I was like, oh my God, this worked for me. Like, how many things have I tried? How many times have I fluctuated 30 pounds in a year? Like, I decided that I was so in love with products and the programs, I wanted to start pursuing the job opportunity. What the hell? Why not pay for my shake? Why not help myself and help some others? So that's kind of how I jumped into Beachbody. And now, I am leading a team, which is something I never would have thought I would have done, you guys. I was so scared. I would cry if I had to do speeches in class for school. The very first team call that we did, I'm not going to lie to you, I took a shot. I was terrified. It was really, really scary for me. So I've had to overcome a lot of fear. I am fulfilled and supported with a purpose for once. Like, I finally feel like I found my thing. I have some drive. I get to be healthy for a living. And I have goals, like goals that surpass the goals that I ever thought I would ever set for myself, which I think is like so crazy. I just never would have thought that I would be in this place, or that the little meek, scared, lack of purpose Heather would ever actually be speaking live on a webinar in front of people she didn't know. So, and I'm earning and I'm contributing to my family, and it's not just doing whatever, it's doing something that I actually care about, that I love, and that I feel actual genuine passion for. So, next. Jen, there you go. Okay, so we're just gonna go into a little bit of, you know, what you would do when you're out of high school, like kind of the different routes you can take in terms of, you know, going out into the world. You can do something along the lines of get a college degree. So you go 4 years of college, average tuition. This is definitely not in Canada. I live in Canada. That's way more in Canada. Well, actually, it's less in Canada, but way more out of state. But 35,000. No guarantee of a job afterwards, and in a lot of cases these days, it kind of seems like you have to have job experience before, but then you got the degree and you're like, what the hell? I've been there. Or you're working an hourly job, and average salary of Jen did Floridians as 40,750, and your average vacation days, especially if you're not doing a government job, is around 11. There's the awesome option for those that have the finances to invest in a franchise, which is a really cool thing. Average cost is about $35,000, aside from rent, etc. Average profit is around $66,000. Carry on. I'll get to the point here. So the reason I discuss franchises with you is because there are a lot of similarities between Beachbody and franchise. So, and coaching and franchises. So we'll kind of talk about the differences and the benefits, etc. So a franchise, you're going to pay between $10,000 and $200,000 to purchase that franchise. You know, you got your Subways and your McDonald's and all the different franchises. A lot of people put second mortgages out on their homes to do this, but in a lot of cases, people think, you know, it's a done deal, right? If you're in a franchise, you've got the business working for you. You already have a reputable name. So someone that puts that much money in, what do you think they're doing? They are busting their ass. They're vested in this business because they put so much money into it, like they want to succeed. Beachbody coaching, you invest $40 to be a Beachbody coach, and then you're going to pay a $15 a month fee after. If you buy a challenge pack, that fee is waived. We'll talk about that. And then if you have a spouse in the military, then you don't have to pay the fee at all. So because of the low start, a lot of coaches don't jump into this business and take it seriously. So they make hobby coach income, which is side money, which is also awesome. And there are a lot of people that choose to become hobby coaches. But if you were to treat this business like a $200,000 business that you invested in, you have the potential to make the same amount as a franchise business. The possibility and potential is limitless. It's just a matter of what the work and effort and ethic that you put into your business. Next. Jen. Okay, so franchises. So the benefit of buying into a franchise is that you're going to get an established and successful brand, like we talked about, Subway, McDonald's, Molly Maids, Panera, those kinds of things. With coaching, it's incredibly similar. We're not sitting here creating Shakeology. We're not nutritionists. We're not fitness and health instructors. We are normal people using these products and programs, getting results and sharing. But these things are made by the top nutritionists in the world, the top fitness and health instructors. Like, this is reputable stuff that is proven. Millions of dollars go into marketing these things. Just like with Subway, just like with that, we don't put any money into that, and we don't have to do anything in terms of product development, anything. We have go-to awesome stuff, and we also we're not liable. So say Beachbody releases a program that sucks, like just flops, So what? We have 5 other programs in our back pocket that we know work, that people love. It's no skin off our back. We didn't invest money into it. So that's kind of a cool thing. Okay, so something that's a little bit different about a franchise versus coaching, which I think is really cool, is that when you own a franchise, you have to use their marketing, their guidelines, materials. Whereas when you're a coach, you are branding yourself. You're marketing yourself. You're attracting like-minded people to your business. People that are interested in things that you are. You can talk about other things that you love. It's really, really open. And that's the way that you basically want to speak to your niche market, which could be, I'm a fur mom. I love cats. I don't have kids yet. Jen is a mom. She's a mom that's working from home and getting it done. And that's a huge part of her niche market, is moms wanting to get healthy and fit after having babies. And so with franchises, the success is based on your own efforts and those you hire and work for. With coaching, the success is not just linked to your own efforts, but the success of your team, which is also really, really cool. You're not alone. You are in this for the long haul, working together, motivating each other, pursuing dreams as equals, which is also a really, really cool thing. You're not competing against the other franchises around you. Okay, so what do Beachbody coaches do? So it's pretty simple. You're going to start usually by purchasing a challenge pack. That is where you're going to start your journey. You're going to start working out, working on your own personal transformation, drinking a shake, doing your workouts. You're going to probably join a challenge group where you're going to get a lot of support from your coach. And it's also going to teach you how to start running your own challenge groups in the future, which is something that you're going to do once you begin sharing your transformation, your results. And from there, you're going to start inviting your friends and family. We call that your warm market. People are going to start seeing, because you're going to start sharing your story online. And it's crazy. I mean, you might not believe it now, but when you start sharing, you're going to get those messages of people saying, what are you doing? Like, what's changed? What are you doing? What? Like, you look awesome. You know, how can I start? It really, and the more you share, the more you see it. And I mean, that's really just how it starts. And then one of the other really insanely cool things about Beachbody is part of our job is to grow ourselves mentally. I mean, we all come from different walks of life, different struggles, mentally, everything, emotionally. And we do personal development as Beachbody coaches. And that is something that I feel incredibly blessed to have found, because I had a lot of things I didn't even know that was going on with me. And through personal development, through audiobooks, through reading, through team calls and everything, it has been like so incredibly cathartic to just get to grow myself. And it's a company that actually basically tells you to find yourself, find who you truly are, and share it with everyone. And it's just, I'm just incredibly grateful, like, because it just actually helped me to find who I really was when I got really lost. And a lot of people ask the question, so I got to address it, which is, do you have to sell things? So we like to say, I mean, with Beachbody, you better not just be saying, hey, here's this link to buy my things. Like, I don't know you, here's the link. You're sharing your story. You are inviting people. You're not forcing anyone. You are building relationships. You are helping people who want to be helped. That is part of it, through sharing your story, through showing your transformations, through working with other people and showing their transformations. That's how you're going to build. We don't like salespeople. It's icky. We don't want to be cold messaging people, just saying, oh, hello, I don't know you. Let me sell you things. So we train all of that. We talk to you about it. Don't freak out. You're not just going to have to.
And I just want to add, like, it is scary at first, especially for people who aren't as, like, I have never really had a problem with sharing it or like being outgoing or bubbliness. Like, I just naturally am that way. I was a cheerleader, and Heather, my success partner, is completely opposite, but like we bring out the best in each other. And like, I'm just saying, action cures fear. whereas postponement and hesitation is going to nurture that fear. So if you're sitting there like, oh, I have this post all written out about my story, and you just sit there staring at it like, should I post this? Should I post this? Like, no, don't even think about it. You're going to help one person no matter what if you post that post. Like,
scared, odds are that should be your reason.
Like, getting out of your comfort zone is like the magical part of this business, because that's where the magic happens, when you're doing things that are scary.
And that's part of personal development, and that's part of like your individual growth as a coach. And yeah, like Jen said, I think one of the first times I had to post a body picture, and one of the first times I had to post a story picture, I was like in tears. I had to close my laptop and walk away for hours, like, and not look at a post or that anyone responded, because I just knew that everyone was going to say something. And of course, all I got were just like words of encouragement. And it's so scary when you do it. Once you do it, you kick fear in the ass, and it's pretty cool. So a little bit about how it works. So, like we talked about, you're going to start working on your journey first, working on you, doing your personal development, which is something that is required as Beachbody coach, at least 10 minutes a day, investing in yourself, working on self-love, all those different things to help build your business. And you're going to inspire a few other people to start. They might buy a challenge pack. They might decide that they want to drink Shakeology at a discount and become discount coaches. And then you're also going to inspire a few people that decide, what the hell, like, I want to work this business too. I want to do what you're doing. It looks awesome. And that's how you begin to make your money. They then, you've got girls in your challenge groups, you've got coaches working. They are going to start sharing their transformations, and other people are going to see their transformations. And it's crazy when I share some of my new coaches' transformations and stuff, how many people are like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's just kind of like a trickle down effect. And you begin to build a team. When you go Emerald, it means that you have 2 coaches, either discount or working coaches below you. And a lot of people freak out with the scary word pyramid scheme. So it's something that we always have to address, even though I think it's dumb, but there's always the question out there, and so it needs to be addressed. A little bit about the differences. Beachbody, we don't make any more money whether we sell you a challenge pack as a customer or a coach. We make the exact same money. The difference with the pyramid scheme is you get some crazy signing bonus, and you say, peace out, person. I don't care, don't want to invest in you, nothing. But we don't make a dime beyond signing you up for a challenge pack if you don't succeed. So it is our main goal to set you up with the tools, the team, the systems, all the trainings that we can possibly do to help you succeed, grow your own team, become your own business builder. We're with you 100% of the way. It's a step-by-step process, and we do not succeed unless we help you succeed. Not the same way with pyramid schemes. And also, I just want to address, people get freaked out about the whole triangle thing, but I mean, you look at a corporate ladder above there, it's identical. There's the CEO, there's the president, there's a vice president, so on and so forth. The person at the top makes the most money. The person at the bottom doesn't. With Beachbody, it is not that way. The person at the very bottom of that, someone that signed up under 15 people under you, that person can far surpass you if they're working their ass off. There's no limitations to what anyone can do. Somebody that joined a year after you can be making 10 times more than you. So I think it's really important. We're all starting at different times, but we can all match each other just depending upon how you work your business. And I think that's the really cool thing about it, is we're all just peer support throughout the whole thing.
Awesome. Okay, that brings us to the types of coaches that people sign up as. They can be, okay, so basically there's different strokes for different folks, right? It's your business, so you get to make the rules. So if you want to be a discount coach, you buy a challenge pack, you enjoy your discount on your shakes monthly, because when they sign up as a coach, they get 25% off all of the products. So they love their Shakeology. They drink it on a regular basis, but they don't make any money, but they still save $16 a month. As if they were a customer, they'd be paying that extra money. If they sign up as a coach and they want to be a hobby coach, this means they most likely have a full-time job, but they love Beachbody products and they enjoy sharing them on Facebook or whatever. And who doesn't like some extra mad money? So that's what a hobby coach is going to do. They're going to share about it. They're going to sell a couple of challenge packs a month. They're not huge into like building the business, but they're still making money. Then you've got business builders like Heather and I, and Brenda and Gloria and a ton of other coaches on our team who are kicking ass every single day, doing the messages that they're supposed to do, which we'll teach you how to do. But we're in it. This is like in it to win it. There is no, do I have to go get a job in a few months because this isn't working out? No, there is no other option. I am going to take my team, and Heather's going to take her team, and everyone on this call who wants to build a business is going to take their team and go to the top and take their team with them and teach them how to do it themselves. So there's not an option. We're getting on 10 minutes, so I'm going to try to like speed this up a little bit, but I wanted to leave questions at the end. So what does our team provide you if you join our team? We have weekly team call trainings every single week. We get on Zoom calls, and I just want to point out how important these calls are. Like, yeah, you miss them, that's okay. I can't tell you how many times I've been on vacation and I freaking got on because it's my call and I am teaching a team and I'm giving them content. Like, I'm not here to waste your time. Monday nights at 9 o'clock, I've got me and Heather put together a freaking whatever topic we want to talk about, and we teach you something that's going to move your business forward. I'm not here to like waste your time. Let me tell you that. We are in this to help you guys and to learn and take that information from a team call and go put it to work. So there's tons of social media training. Heather and I are constantly getting on YouTube channels and searching things that are going to help us in our downtime. I am watching YouTube videos when my whole family is asleep. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not if you want to be in it for the long run. If it's a hobby thing for you, then it's a hobby thing, and you're probably not expected to put in the work. But I'm just telling you, if you're going to put in an hour to this business, you're going to get an hour's worth of income. You can't make $1 million on a, what's the word I'm looking for? On a medium, part-time work. You can't make a ton of money if you're only putting in a little bit of work. That's all I'm trying to say. I am in it and I want it to be fast. So I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I know my kids are asleep and I know I can concentrate and get the things done I need. Then I spend time with family. There are one-on-one trainings with your coach, Gloria. She is one of my working coaches. We connect every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We talk about her goals. We talk about a plan of action. I share scripts with her. I have a whole Evernote full of scripts that somebody asked me how much Shakeology is. I go to Evernote and I copy it and I paste it to them. Like, there's just so many things to make it easier for you, because Heather and I, for the longest time, we're like writing it out, and you spend so much time talking to people on a daily basis, but really they're asking the same questions in different ways. So if you can find a system that works for you, which I have and Heather has, and if you need it, we can help you with it. It's so much simpler and it's to the point, and people love it. They feel the energy that we have, and they feel it because we truly believe in it, and we're not selling a damn thing. We believe in it, and that's why it works. So we also have small group trainings, like when you first start, we'll probably put you in an Emerald push group that'll be a month group where we are helping you get to Emerald, because that's where you want to start. Your next goal is to get to Diamond. That's where you can make the most money in your cycles, which that's a whole nother call, yo. But we also have video training systems that we can plug you into. There are literally, like, we have new group, like a new coach training starts August 1st. So now would be a great time if you were ready to do this. And again, I want to point out, we are not pressuring not a single person on this call. If you've listened and it's not for you, that's okay. I don't want somebody on my team who feels like this isn't for them. I want someone on my team who wants to wake up at 6 o'clock, who wants to help pay bills with their husband, who wants to feel better and more confident and be a better mom, or whatever your case may be. I want you to want to be here. We also have our team page full of scripts, full of files, full of all sorts of resources. Like, I'm telling you, it's not a hard job, especially with the with the money that you can make and the people that you can help. all from home, and it's mind-blowing. I wish I did not go to cosmetology school and spend $14,000 to wake up from 9 to 7, be away from my children, and then have to do it every single day. Like, if I had known the opportunity that there was in this business, I'd have never gone to 4 years of TCC, community college, and then another year of cosmet school. Like, it's crazy. So here's the worst case scenario, guys. You join, you pay the $40, or let's just say you even buy a challenge pack and have that $40 waived. So now you've got your first month of Shakeology, and you've got your program, okay? Because that's what a challenge pack is, a month of supply of Shakeology and your program. So you've invested your $140. You're trying to coach. No one wants to join you. Worst case scenario, you're going to make some kick-ass friends, because I can tell you everyone on our team is awesome. And you're going to focus on yourself. So you're going to get in the best shape you've ever been in, because these programs work, and we are very much proof that they do. And then you also get to face fears that you've never even experienced, and it's going to help you grow as a person. So you really don't have a whole lot to lose. So what now? Number one, message the person who invited you to this call. Let them know what kind of coach works for you, or if it even works for you. There's the discount where you just enjoying the shakes, or just semi putting your time into it, making it a hobby, make some extra cash. Or do you want to make this work for you? Do you want to have time freedom and be able to retire your husband? And do you want to have financial freedom where you don't have to worry about your children when they're in college having to pay for their own rent? Okay, there's just so many things. If you're ready to sign up, we can help you walk through that process, and then we will get you plugged into a new coach training, and then we'll get you plugged into a challenge group so you can help apprentice and figure it out firsthand. And then, like I said, I have so many guides to help you guys do it yourself. And that's what we're here to do, is to teach you how to do it so you can do it yourself. We will walk with the walkers, but we're going to run with the runners. So we just need to know what it is that you want out of this. So if anybody has any questions, you can type it in the chat box, or unmute yourself and raise your hand. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing so I can see all the pretty faces on this call. Also, I wanted to do a cheers because I forgot to do it in the beginning. We're not just crazy fitness freaks. We have beer, we have chocolate, and we eat chips and pizza on occasion. It's called balance.
Happy hours.
Yes. So cheers to everyone getting on this call. We love you all. Thanks for being here. All right, we got one in the chat. Everybody shoot up a smile for me, though, okay? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got a picture. All right, ready? Cheese. Thank you. Okay, toolbar at top is showing. Okay, so if anybody has a question, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you. And if there's no questions, that's okay too. You know where our Facebook is, and you can message us if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. It's totally fine. So
basically, we're an open book. We're willing to share more about our story. We're willing to share more about how we make money.
Yeah, we have to jam this into 40 minutes.
Got to talk one-on-one. Yeah, so.
All right, well, there's only 2 minutes left on the call anyway, so I hope everyone has a really awesome night, and we'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you so much for taking your time out of your night to be here.
Definitely. Y'all have a good one.